Well, the father of the bride speeches are among the most important at weddings. A father's proud of his daughter and he wants her to feel extra special on her wedding day, of course. He wants to give a speech that's meaningful and enlightening and memorable and complimentary of his daughter. Because the father of the bride is generally the first to speak, though, he many times doesn't get introduced. So in this case, you need to introduce yourself. Many may not know you, and others may not recognize you in that tuxedo. But begin by welcoming everyone and thanking them for attending and sharing this event with you and your family and the groom's family. A little bit of humor works really well at this point because being that you're the first speaker, everyone is a little tense. This eases tension and kind of gathers everyone's attention to the front of the room. Most importantly, you need to extend a special welcome and introduce the groom's family. Now's the time to start talking about your daughter. A father's speech isn't complete without some form of father-daughter story and funny stories or anecdotes, but be careful here, Dad. Embarrassing the bride is the unforgivable sin, even if you are her father. Your daughter is the princess for a day, the center of attention. Compliments, 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 and oh, by the way, compliments. Look at this speech as something that you have to do to convince everyone in the audience how proud you are of your daughter. Now, don't forget the groom. Even though he is the new man in your daughter's life, you need to welcome him to your family, publicly explain the traits that you admire about him and how he and your daughter complement one another, will have a long and happy marriage, etc., 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 etc. Okay, Dad, a little serious talk about father of the bride speeches. You, as the father of the bride, play a vital role in representing your family, the family of the bride. You need to show your wisdom and insight with a lighthearted yet sentimental, a casual yet commanding style that reflects the wisdom of your position as the father. Your speech is going to set the tone for the entire rest of the celebration, so you have to be prepared. How do you get prepared? Just jot down some simple notes of those things that are in your heart that you want to say to your daughter on her wedding day. Really. A couple of humorous stories, anecdotes maybe of your daughter and her, possibly the groom. Raise your glass, ask for a toast, and then sit down. I know that sounds rather simple, and we both know that in front of a few hundred family and friends and on the wedding day of your daughter, it's going to create a whole new ball game. I agree, right? Well, Dad, don't wing it. You can get professionally written speeches that will make you look like the Godfather for less than the price of those shoes you're going to rent. Really, I'm serious. To prove it to you, I've loaded 3 professionally written wedding speeches on the website that you see in front of you, getfreeweddingspeeches.com. They're easy to use. Just go to the site, download the speeches, cut, paste, add, delete, put in names, funny stories, anecdotes. Your choice, do what you want. It's a basic written speech. Give it a try. It's a great place to get started, and there's a ton of other resources there to help you out as well. But Dad, remember, your speech is going to set the tone for your daughter's wedding day.